You like it, Caden? Good cheese sausage, isn't it? You like it, Caden? Fucking good cheese sausage, isn't it?
That's staying in. Welcome back, everyone. P&T Lads, episode 17 of season 2. And
I think it's episode 16, actually.
Ooh. Doesn't matter. We're here joined with the fellas, our roommates, MisFit Minds. How are we, boys?
Hello, guests. How are we?
Wow.
You just welcome us.
I got to own up something. I thought I'd just get it off the cuff.
Yep.
Wait, firstly, how are you all? You all good?
No.
He wants to get straight into it.
To be honest,
going straight away.
how are you all? Like, it's probably going to change after.
You've been teasing dropping a bombshell.
Yeah, so like, so I'm just going to do something.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to do something, and I'll just see if you get the vibe. Just 1 second.
Make sure you stay leaning back, Nick.
Yeah, the hat's going to go on the way, bro.
Just wait.
What's going on here?
Just wait. I just want to show you something. I don't know if you'll click to it, but
Oh, the ringing phone thing. It was him the whole time.
No, I still don't believe
That is insane.
I still do not believe it. What's it using?
all right. Let me explain myself. Let me explain myself.
That is actually elite.
All right. How are ya?
I still do not believe
Okay,
it.
Bro got his whole number changed.
I do not believe it.
Every single person in his family, everyone had to get a new number.
I had to call Medicare for an hour.
Dude,
Context for
okay.
people listening.
Alright, so context for people listening is a while ago, probably when you like a couple of weeks into you guys moving in with us, like the boys, I got their number and then I just repeatedly every single day for 2 weeks straight just called Dylan non-stop on no caller ID and
This
got
man,
real swift with it.
He was relentless, like just 24/7, constantly calling Dylan
Like even
on a
like
no caller ID.
I would wake up at like 2 a.m. in the morning just to call them a no caller ID and then go back to sleep.
They'd be in the same room. Dill would be cooking and Will's there sitting on the lounge, calls him, puts his phone in his pocket, does it again. He's there going, fuck off!
Who is this? I'm sorry, I still don't believe this.
No, okay.
I still don't believe
it's
that
100%.
You know why I let it fizzle out and didn't own up until now? Is because we were gonna, when you were like, nah, if it happens again for another 2 days, I'm going down to Optus. We were gonna see when you were going down and get Evan to tell us, and we were gonna meet you at Optus and go like, you don't need to change your number.
Yeah.
But then I'm just like, we're out one day filming, and I just see that you've gone
I put
new
on my
number,
story.
and I've just showed the boys and just gone like that, and they've just gone, oh, like, what are you doing? I go, I don't know. And then like, we didn't tell
This
you.
motherfucker.
Bro changed his Medicare details. You had those brochures.
Oh my god. I wasted 50 fucking Bro, I said it to, who did I say it to? I think I said it to everyone in the house. I said, if you can avoid it, never change your phone number because it is the biggest pain in the ass process you will ever go through. You'll log on to a random app. Oh, you've got 2-factor on? You're trying to be a good boy, trying to make sure all your details are secure? Bang. Your phone, you can't log in because you've changed your fucking phone number.
Well,
I don't,
not my problem.
Mate,
but yeah.
I literally received like 500 missed calls in one day. You're telling me that was you?
the whole time. Well, I found the most fucked up out of all of it was when, like, 2 months after it happened, Will would ask you, like, what, like, did that suck having to change your number? Like, how much of a nuisance was that? And you just go, oh man, it's the worst thing ever. Like,
Wait, the funniest
the
thing
whole
was,
time.
funniest
Right.
thing is when I'm calling you and you're going, who honestly has the time for this? Who in someone in their right mind has the time to call me 500 times a day? And I'm just,
We're all
Looking at you boys.
we're all planting seeds in his head, going, "Oh, have you like pissed anyone off in the last few months?"
Bro,
Is there
I've
an
been
enemy?
scared clicking like Reddit links or something just in case I've clicked on the wrong.
bro, we got you
thing.
full believing a bot with someone had bought a bot.
No, yeah,
on the
you
dark
did.
web.
You did. You were like, bro, maybe you fucking just really fucked off someone. But no, you're telling me it was literally just you pressing.
So I would
Call,
call, then I'd
call.
go mute, turn my phone down so you couldn't hear the, and then I put it in my pocket and walk around near you so you wouldn't think it was me.
At first, it's funny because at first, Dill literally was like everyone always thinks fucking Will's up to something, and then it's the longevity, the willing to stick through it, bro. Because it was the same thing with the fucking toothbrush. Because dude, I literally.
Tell the story from the
Okay,
start.
so
For people.
when we first got there, we were living with a couple of other guys who were also living with us.
Hamish's friends.
Hamish's friends, and one of them literally goes like he was kind of using the same bathroom toilet as us, and I left my toothbrush there, and then one day like I could tell my toothbrush had been moved or used or something, and I was like, someone's used my fucking. No, I think one of you said like I saw old mate using your toothbrush.
So I planted that in your head saying Louis was using your toothbrush.
Yeah.
So then I got to the point, and then you were a bit like, oh, like fucking hell, and that.
I was like, it
and
makes sense.
It makes sense, like, to be honest, and everything. And you
He's
kind
pretty
of like
out there, Louis.
Yeah, and
he's
you're like,
pretty out there.
yeah, and you're going like, run your own money up, buy your own toothbrush and shit. And I'm just
Dude,
like,
I was
support
pissed.
hustle, bro.
Because I was like, we were sitting there going, I actually reckon it's a pretty alpha move using someone else's toothbrush. And they're going, it's not fucking alpha.
I was like, how is that alpha? He's
So that-
using my toothbrush.
Bro, the funny thing is that you physically made him like dislike someone, and he
Bro.
did nothing wrong.
Bro, I literally like there was a part of me that
Fuck
like
this motherfucker.
I always saw Louis in a different light, bro. Because I literally
Well, you
was
owe him
like,
an apology.
bro, if a bloke's willing, I didn't do anything to him or say anything. You boys wanted me to. You were like, you boys should go fucking confront him, eh? I'm like, I'm not gonna go confront a bloke about my toothbrush.
Those first few weeks were hell. The bananas in the fridge.
Oh, that was fucked up. Yeah, who puts their bananas in the fridge?
This
I don't know, you
deal.
guys
Oh,
do.
you trying to blame me for the bananas in the fridge too?
Ooh.
All right, and there's another bombshell we got to tell you.
Oh wait,
I already know this one, but you can say it anyway.
so do what?
Go
Wait,
on, tell
so
us
do
what it
I.
is then.
Nah, you may as well
No,
say it.
you
Have you been told?
you
just
say it.
say it.
You say it because we've
No,
got.
if you think we know what it is, you
'cause
say it.
We're
No
playing,
way.
We're
Why would
playing
we
the
do
we're
that?
playing the long run
Yeah,
for
we're
this
playing a long
game.
game on this.
Or maybe we keep it to ourselves.
No. Wait, is there another game in play?
Well, we're playing a game, and
Oh my god.
so for the viewers,
Maybe
we're
we keep the ball in court.
Evan and I are heading back to Perth in a week's time,
Yeah,
and
it's going to be hell for you boys when we're gone.
before
Oh.
we land on that plane or get on that plane, we're going to be dropping a bomb, and it's going to go off, and we're going to be gone,
Oh.
and you're going to be left with hell.
You know what I've noticed?
It stopped.
It's the bomb has stopped.
Has the bomb stopped?
Oh, really?
You guys found it?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're
only
talking
like
about.
fucking a few months ago.
Oh, well, you guys aren't on the same page because you're
He's giving it away.
saying
yeah.
we're not giving it away, and
He
then you
just
just
gave
give
it away. That it stopped. What else would have stopped the
The
power?
bomb is we found this like little thing off Amazon for $60 that makes a sound randomly between like
It's the
20
high
and
noise.
3 hours, and it's just
It's every 20 to 3 hours for 3 years.
Yeah, I know.
It was actually Cam, the other guy who was staying
Yeah,
there.
we knew. We you know who always gives away the pranks? Never tell Hamish anything.
No, it's not even Hamish. Dork.
Well, Dork apparently Dawkins said he was like, I was just walking around the house one day and Seb had something in his hand and they're looking a bit sus and he goes, oh, what's that? Blah, blah, blah. And Seb goes, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. And apparently you were like in the works of planting something and Dork put it in our minds. He was like, nah, like this isn't just a sound that's happening through the lights.
was the first
or
time
through
he
off
ever heard it.
cable.
I
Yeah,
said,
he
how
heard
Dork?
it for the first
That
time.
goes to show how much
There
Dork
was
sits in his room.
There was one PowerPoint that you kept going. Is that fucking PowerPoint?
Yeah, we had
Got
you
all
guys
over
for a long time. Like there was ages.
Yeah, you did.
The beat
but then
would
even
go.
when you guys got back and you were like, you guys still hearing that noise?
Yeah.
We were like, oh yeah. Like,
Well, I just want to let you know before you guys pull the bomb on us.
Yeah.
Like I had nothing to do with that bomb.
Oh, yeah.
It's true. No, Will had nothing to do with it.
bro, there's no.
Neither did Seb or I.
well, we
How you gonna get
actually
me back?
That's Bobby
you know
Cod.
Cam.
We know
did it?
Cam did it.
Cam sussed
You
it.
know he put it in the air vent.
dirty
Was it in
ranger.
the air vent?
No,
Or
it was on top of our light.
On our light.
It's on top of our
When did you find
chandelier,
it?
bro.
When did you find it? Because the other day we were talking like I haven't heard that.
Like
Yeah,
literally,
ages.
you were. It was before
Were
you
you
guys left for
looking
Sydney.
for
Yeah, it was before
Yeah,
you
we
went
weren't
for
looking
Sydney.
So
for
you
it.
stayed in the room and waited for it to go off and then went closer to the
No,
spot?
no, we were just looking around.
We just
for
went
it.
looking.
It's like-
I took a light out the roof, boys. You
Yeah.
know the light
Yeah,
in
we
front of the
did.
door? I literally unscrewed that light, took it off because I was like, I thought they would have put it in that. By the way, it would have been genius if you did.
Oh, well, I thought he chucked it in the air vent.
Come this way a little bit.
Sorry.
But
If it
Don't
makes you
speak
feel
to me
any
like
better,
that.
we actually bought it for Nick and we put it in Nick's room for about 3 days, but he just didn't notice it. So we're like, wow, we got to put it somewhere else.
It was actually a genius fucking prank.
To be honest, I have not heard it once. I think my hearing's fucked from like loud noises.
Oh, were you a
Did you used to
DJ?
be a DJ?
Yeah.
No, it's when I used to work on the
Oh,
pool
you know,
site.
oh.
surely you heard it when it was going off at the
Did not
time.
hear
When
it
we'd
once.
gather
I
around
haven't
in the
heard it
living
once.
area.
I haven't heard
insane.
it once.
I do remember when we first did it though. Will went into the living room and goes, "Do you boys keep hearing this
Oh, we
high
would-
pitched ringing sound?" And Evan got up and was like, "Bro, I've been hearing that for the last 2 days. I don't know what the fuck it is."
Bro, we thought we were all going deaf. We all thought we were getting tinnitus, and I was like, I didn't want to bring it up
Bro, we
because
did-
I was scared everyone was going to go, no, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I'm like, I'm fucked.
Oi,
Dude, that when you first mentioned it, we were like, I thought it was fucking used. Like, we thought it was a portable speaker. And then I actually Googled that device straight away. I was like, tinnitus device. And I found that device and I was like, but you guys played it so well. Because you were like, I was like, you guys were putting up with it. We're watching the footy and you guys
we're
are
not
dealing with
sleeping
it.
in that room.
No, but like when
upstairs.
we were in bed, it wasn't the worst part in the world. Like, woke up a couple times, but
It's more when you're just chilling.
when
in
you're
there,
watching the
you
footy,
just
so
can't
like you
do
boys
that.
were suffering just as much as us in that room, and I'm thinking, fucking fair play
Wait.
if you are willing to like sit through that.
You know what really was funny? Because at the start, you fellas were watching Peaky Blinders a lot, right?
Yeah.
And so this one day I just snuck behind the couches and I'm playing
Oh.
high pitched sounds.
On your phone.
So and you guys are like, it's the funniest thing because you're both sitting there and you'd pause it and you'd say, "Can you fucking hear that?" And then the other one's like, "Yeah, what the fuck is that?" And then like I'm playing it louder and louder, and then every time you pause the TV show, I would stop it, and you're just like, "What the fuck is it?" And then Evan goes, "I know, but I'm about to fucking lose me." And then I'm like dying, and then an explosion happens in the TV show, and one of you guys go, "Oh, it must be a flashback." And I'm going, I was like, am I just dying? And then you're like, I don't know, but it better fucking stop soon, man. And I'm just like,
Bro, you were
dying.
going off with the speaker, like playing it through the
Dude.
speaker for so long. You do it every now and then. And we're just idiots, bro. We would just never clock.
No,
click
this
at
is
the
the
start.
same thing with the phone thing. Suspicion, but then like the longevity. You guys play the long games.
I
Like
can't
the
believe-
toothbrush thing. You guys never admitted to it until fucking Hamish goes like, Hamish told me, and then with the
So Hamish told you.
Hamish
yeah,
told
but
us.
he was like, he doesn't think you would play that long of a game.
We
He's
told-
thinking,
yeah.
have you not mentioned it yet? You know.
It was the same regarding the snakes and everything. That
Snitches.
Cam ordered a bunch of snakes, a little alligator, and he told Hamish, who then told you.
Hamish goes to me with the snake. So one of our mates who was also staying with us put snakes on the boys and like surprised them with like snakes on their bed just for the viewers. And Hamish goes to me like the night before. He goes, "Oh, how'd the boys react to the prank?" And I say, "What prank?" And then he goes, "Oh, you don't know?" And I was like, "Nah." And then he's like, "Oh,
So
obviously."
you guys were in the firing line as well. for
Yeah, we
sure.
would have got
were.
fucked, and Dylan would have been cooked, bro. If Dylan would have given the best
Yeah.
reaction out of everyone.
Bro, I'm terrified.
I
of
reckon I would have
snakes.
reacted the way if I wasn't seduced.
Bro, when the snakes got put on Will we walk into Will's room, all five of us, literally all five of us. We open the door. This man's got he literally looks how he looks now.
Crippling back pain.
Yeah, crippling back pain. He's got headphones on.
Couple of
He's got a
Panadols to
hoodie
numb it
on. He's
The candles
just-
on.
Bro, he's not even laying flat down to go to sleep. He's literally just upright
In the fetal position.
in his bed, got headphones on, and we're going. We chuck snakes at him, and he's just going. Will, and he's just going. Bro did not move a single bit, and there's fucking reptiles all over him.
strong
I thought you
urethane.
weren't there. I thought Will was done.
It looks fake because Will's just not
Dude.
waking
Well,
up.
the funniest thing was I don't remember getting woken up, but I remember waking up, if that makes sense, and seeing snakes, and I remember having no urge or energy to jump out of bed, so I just went, "Oh, the fuck is that?" and then just fell back asleep.
Bro, 6 hours later,
Yeah.
you were like, "Oh, were you boys there?" And I was like, "I had a full fucking conversation
Yeah,
with
we
you
literally
after
spoke
you
to you
got
for like
up,
half an
bro."
hour.
After you got up, but no, like we always say, the longevity in terms of, bro, I get way too excited. I want to see your reaction if we do something instantly. Like as soon as I do it, I want to see your reaction.
I just don't
instantly.
reckon do that prank you're going to do on us, because like, think about it, you're going to be on a
You
plane,
will
you're not
never
gonna see the
find it, I
reaction.
promise you.
You dogs.
You realise, like,
Okay, where is it?
We're not just gonna leave
I
it
know
at that.
exactly where it is. I know exactly where it is. It's in the office, because that's one place where we're all going to be.
Well, maybe one
Maybe
of
we
you
bought
have
more.
just,
To be honest, I bet
have
you
just
it's
ticked
like
us off a little bit. more than the other two have.
Yeah.
And then we
maybe
go,
one
no,
person's
you
gonna
know
cop
what?
everything, I
Maybe
don't
it's
know.
gonna get placed in your room,
Oh, yeah.
and you're gonna have to deal with all your room.
Well,
all
the
your
thing is,
room.
you know what I'm really worried about? If you have put it in our, like, where we do our editing and that,
Yeah.
if you put it anywhere where Nick's is, like Nick's spot, like, we're never fucking finding that because, like, Nick will just
true.
honestly give everything a half-hearted look.
Oh, and that's also probably pretty easy to just hide it in all my mess.
Or just hide it under your chair.
You know what our original plan was going to be? I may as well tell you. We were going to put it in your van, but we were going to like put it like in the door panel in the van when you guys went on your road trip down to Sydney. So for the whole like 9-hour drive, it would have just been like every 20
we
minutes.
would imagine that you got moment.
This just dropped out. And,
You just got gone. Get go.
oh shit, back on.
You
You
back
good?
on?
That's my foot.
We Gucci?
No, but there's so much. There's been so much just
Little pranks. That's good though.
nonsense going on in the house. We've had rats in the house.
Oh yeah, about that. I have to be honest with this.
Oh no.
No, I'm just joking.
I was going to say, I literally saw a real rat.
Yeah, there's been so much shit going on in the house in such a small amount of time, 5 months, but it's absolutely flown by.
It has.
We wanted to play a quick game as well for you boys. Who's most likely to roommate edition? So we can all just
Out of the five of us?
out of the
Yeah,
five of
yeah,
us, yeah. So
Violation.
I'll point them out. Everyone, we can go in a circle kind of thing.
So
and
what do
say
we do?
who-
Just put our hand
It's
up?
going to be unanimous.
We'll just have to say a name.
Yeah, because there's audio only
Because
listeners
audio.
as well.
Alright.
So, first one. Who's most likely to piss on the floor or toilet seat,
Nick.
not clean it up, and then deny it was ever them?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah,
Nick.
That's Nick. 100%.
Nick, can you explain why you do this, mate?
Wait, have you just grabbed a bunch of things that like
No.
we have done and then
No,
most likely
no.
to?
I
Yeah, explain yourself,
cannot
Nick.
explain myself. It's,
Oh, I
think
can.
it's laziness. It's like I piss on
It
the
is-
seat and I look at it. I'm
No,
like,
you know what it is, Nick? Because when you do a piss, you walk to the toilet, you stand there, you just drop your pants down a little bit just so your penis can come through your jocks, and then look down at your phone the whole time and just aimlessly aim and just piss everywhere, then flush it, walk off, don't even wash your hands, and just out of the toilet.
And that,
accurate.
Looking
fair.
at your phone 24/7, so
Next
it's
question.
like
whilst you do it, that's what we love about
Next
you.
question. Next question.
Second question. Who's most likely to get caught having a wank?
Will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd go
mate.
Will because
Will.
I don't think you would care. So it wouldn't even be caught. You'd just be like jerking off, door would open, and everyone would be like, "Hey, go on, Will." You're like, "Yeah, no worries, boys. 5 minutes."
I think he wanks the most.
Yeah,
as well.
plus he has 2 wanks a day. So.
Really?
You're a serial door locker, though.
Yeah.
yeah, well,
true.
no shit, I'm gonna lock my door, bro.
So that's the
like,
thing.
leave it open.
That's the thing. It's like, how are you going to get caught?
Huh?
If your door's
I don't
always
get
locked.
caught.
Didn't you say you almost caught Nick one time?
Actually, you know what? I'm probably most likely to get caught because that side alleyway, you can see into my room. So if someone's just getting home and they,
is.
yeah,
Yeah, you're. Yeah,
even
maybe.
though I don't do it as much,
But
if
that's
you walk
bullshit. I
past
don't
that-
wank twice a day. That was
6.
All right. Question 3. Who's most likely to drop the love word when drunk on a night out or
You're a
intoxicated?
Like, you
dickhead.
picked these questions.
You wanker. To be honest, it actually could be all three of us.
Yeah, we all actually are pretty lovey, honestly.
Like, I'm going to be
Everyone
honest.
is. I've done
I
it
did
by
it on a
accident.
night out, but like, Nick's done it after one date. Seb's done it to people who he's never had a date with.
Fuck, Will's taking everyone down with him, bro.
No, it's true.
Nah, I do it all the
Sinking
time, to
shit,
be
bro.
honest. As soon as I have a couple beers, I'm just like in love with anyone.
Bro, I think the title of the pod's gonna have to be "Exposing Misfit Minds."
Yeah, I suppose.
For lovers.
Bro,
There
are
you
you
go.
guys serial like swipe ups or
Oh, dude.
just like the stories or?
I think you got to wait for the right story to reply to and then say something funny.
But
See,
if you're like drunk on a night out, are you swiping up or are you liking the stories? Or are you just going straight for the
I'm
DM?
awful with it, bro.
How
I'm
drunk?
awful. Like just like you.
Like
You're
100k
horny. You're
subscriber
horny
drunk.
drunk. You're horny drunk.
That wasn't that drunk.
No, sorry. Do you remember seeing him?
Yeah, I think he was more
Rob
just
Payne
high
was
that was
pretty
100k.
Yeah, true.
Seb drunk has an alter ego. What is it,
Maybe just
Frank?
move.
As many times as I have, say, reacted to a story when drunk, the strike rate is legitimately 0.
Oh, yeah.
It's never worked.
Yeah,
Has
yeah.
anyone ever been successful?
Yeah,
No, well,
speak
here's-
for yourself, buddy.
Dill did it one time on accident. Well, he didn't even know he did it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
where it's an accident or not. But then,
Oh, yeah.
and
No,
no, but
dead
bro,
serious, bro.
shit. he ended up
Swipe
sleeping with
light,
this chick.
You're so hot. Bang down.
He ended up
Oh,
sleeping
yeah.
with this chick
That
but
night?
No, she thought he was like she didn't even respond to him because she was like, "You're a loser for that," like kind of thing. Until Dill said on the pod. So
Is it-
You're never going to hit with a swipe up on a story drunk. ever.
Is it flattering for a girl at all to get like a 2 a.m. swipe up? Like, are you a little bit flattered or no?
I don't think
Are you
so.
just
You-
icked out?
I
It's
think
gotta be
Pretty,
no.
It's pretty full on.
you would have to have like a.
They know what you want.
You know the intentions.
Yeah.
There, like,
Do we
come
have
on.
a girl that we could call and just get a confirmation or?
We could probably try and call someone.
I think you'd have to.
Well, no, we don't.
I go,
appreciate the swipe
I
up.
go, I go, yeah, mum.
You said it's so innocent.
Mum,
probably try
Mum,
someone.
what do you think?
None of us have anyone we can call.
We definitely all have someone we can
We
call.
do,
we just
but I just don't know.
Yeah,
if
you don't
they-
want to call
Not
that
making
person.
that call.
We do. but I just
No,
don't think they'd be
Nick says
comfortable.
I don't have a single person I could call right now.
I think I'd be a little bit flattered if it ever happened to me.
Yeah, but if a girl swiped up at me at 2 a.m., I'd probably wake up. You know, like
You need like a little bit. It can't. If it's a random you never spoken to them before, you're never getting anything.
No.
Anything. I think you need to have like smashed before.
Fuck.
Otherwise, you're not copping it.
Do you think
sexual
maybe a
intercourse.
random's more likely
Smashed.
than someone you know?
No,
Nah, you're
Oh,
not letting
no.
a random come over.
not a shot, bro.
maybe you would.
I don't know. I think it's probably been done before.
I would do it.
Anyway, people joke about this all the time in the house, whether it happens or not. But who's most likely to sleep with a friend's family member?
To sleep with it.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Everyone's got sisters here. I believe.
We have to cut that, but
we all plead the fifth. That's it.
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
yeah,
Plead
we'll-
the fifth.
we'll
What does
leave
plead the
that one.
fifth mean?
Means like
You don't have to say anything.
commenting will incriminate you.
Yeah.
Plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. Okay.
Plead the fifth on that one.
Then last one. This could be considered as bullying, but who's most likely to go a week without showering?
Sometimes walking up those stairs for that shower, fuck me.
Yeah, Nick actually sometimes walks next door for a shower.
Yeah, because
honestly,
it's a better shower.
Yeah, when we were when we were doing the Chucky Dan stuff, creating the chocolate bars, he would just mosey on over, just to go have a look, bro. Just to go say hello to people. And we literally just said, don't come over, bro.
What
We're
you
doing
think? You
some
think it's to
stuff."
have a look and say hello to people? It's because they usually have good food, and I like saying hi to the dogs. And usually there's some comedic conversation going on, and they have a good shower.
And you had Chucky Dan's there as well, so
Remember snooping for those chockies.
yeah, he's so
couldn't
awesome.
argue with that. Where do you want to go next, Ev?
Well, we can either roll it back. Like, we literally got straight into the fucking...
I was
all the
not
shit
expecting
nets.
that, bro. And I'm lucky still fucking living
Oh,
it
the
over.
piss?
Bro, that's it's the so
Get over it.
inconvenient.
Will had all the intentions
Bitch,
to meet you at
please.
Optus and
Yeah.
be like, haha, got ya.
Intentions don't
That
matter.
was our intentions. To be honest, you've got a bad mate who didn't tell us when it was.
He didn't
happening.
even tell me.
I just woke up one day and said, I fucking had a gutful. I'm changing
I think
this
I'm
shit.
not even kidding. You probably would have woken up to 6 missed calls or something.
Yeah, you probably would
Kept
have.
going, bro. And then I think you tried it on the new number as well, and I was about to fucking spit it. Fucking tried it
Oh
on
my
the
god, that's a
number.
new laugh unlocked of Nick. What the fuck was that?
Oh my god.
Bro, never
like
laugh
he's
like that
40.
again, bro. You sound like you're fucking Susan Boyle. You sound like Susan Boyle.
No, but I think last time, obviously, we're not going to go into what's your name and shit, but last time we had yous on, yous were just about to go move to Queensland with Shammi. So it's kind of taken the laughter away, but do you want to talk about like what it was like working there at all, or?
Yeah, I suppose it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was good. It was a great experience. Got a lot of eyes on us as well. But I think always like Will and I wanted to build our own sort of
Agreed.
Brand.
YouTube channel brand, you know. And it's the same like that saying, if you don't work for yourself, you'll get hired by someone else.
Yeah, like why don't you chase your own instead of fuck, I forgot what it was. It's my favorite quote.
It's pretty.
It's something like why work for someone else to help build their dream when you can build your own?
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
100%. Bro, I mean, Nick wasn't here the last time we spoke to you with, what, 30K? It was in
Oh,
last
no.
Feb.
Less.
Do you remember
Nah,
what
we
you
were
were
on
in
like
last
20.
Feb?
We're on
Something
like
like that.
we weren't even on 20 because I think we're on like 14K.
That's
Yeah,
actually
right.
criminal.
If it's
to think of.
before we
Yeah, it was.
moved,
It
if it
was.
was,
It was like
I remember when we
14K.
moved, we had 17,000 subscribers.
Bro, you rocked up to a house and you said, bro, we're literally leaving Perth next week.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
found out on the call on the way to you.
Yeah.
Like when we were driving to your house for the podcast, we found out that we're going over, and it was like all like kind of. I'm not cleared, but like kind of sorted and like
Yep.
arranged. So yeah, but no, it was a real cool experience. Like I suppose when you work, like see someone like Shammi, And like even like Shammi, Austin, Blake, Paulie, Dim, like all the fellas, like it, and Josh, like you see like kind of how like successful people work, and suppose like Shammi was still up at like AM in the morning editing videos. Like he was still editing his videos, so like you can kind of see like the drive and everything, and kind of
Well, bro, like even when we were in Gold Coast, like I say it to you all the time. It's almost like it's not been a year. It's been like 3 years. Like in terms of how quickly shit has just skyrocketed for you. And there's the one voice crack.
Drink some water, champ.
But even that's just unnecessary, wasn't it?
The champ wasn't really it.
Yeah.
You literally.
But
made
even
him
when
change
we,
your phone number.
but even when we were in Gold Coast, bro, and like you guys were going hard, but the way you guys operate now, it's just nothing like what you were doing a year ago.
Yeah, it's a lot different. Like I think also, we also got to the point when we were in Gold Coast and we'd miss a week or miss 2 weeks, and then we'd be like, well, if we want this to work, like there's no way it's not going to work by posting one every 3 weeks. So you got to stay relevant in terms of posting and that. And then coming to Melbourne, I suppose like it just kind of gave us a good change, and like in terms of it helped, like a new environment kind of helped with new consistency. And like now we just want to hit that deadly consistency.
Yeah. And who was it that told you to come to Melbourne? It was Ryan, wasn't it?
Ryan,
it was,
But how did he discover you boys again? Or like
He
get into
just
contact?
DM'd her, or did you?
Yeah, I sent it to Ryan.
Oh, this weasel was trying to get his way in the whole time.
It worked.
Bro, well, I always think,
Did.
where would you be at right now? What would you be doing if Ryan sent someone else to go get the boys, bro? You need the mic as well. Bro, your life could be so different.
Probably be. Don't know.
Damn.
That was so anticlimactic.
It was.
It's because I was
It was
thinking that
destined
whole
to happen.
time.
It was destined to happen.
I was
then.
thinking that whole
Nah,
time.
There was no other opportunity.
Yeah.
Like no other option.
I always wanted. It was like always a thought to get into YouTube, because I was always like around YouTubers and stuff, and then it kind of just happened naturally with these guys,
It was
and
very
it was
natural.
it was nice.
Yeah, because so obviously you guys are in Melbourne. You say you got consistency, blah blah blah. Do you just want to like speak about like how you guys do your operation on like how you make that final product on a Sunday? Do you just, like how you guys come up with the video ideas, and then obviously how you go about constructing how a video is made? Obviously we know, we see it, but I
You
think
turn it
viewers
around
would be
so quick.
very fast. Like it's very fast paced, fast sitting in the, like the house watching you guys operate.
I think a big thing on YouTube, especially like with the position we're in right now, isn't like, or just like when you're comparing yourself to everyone else, it's not who can make the best videos, who can make the best videos weekly.
Yeah.
So like every video we post could probably be a little bit better, but like we're just trying to post videos every single Sunday, get our audience into a habit of like every Sunday they watch a MisFit Minds video, you know, like almost make it a ritual.
We'll make it like similar to like a weekday, you know, in terms of like a Wednesday happens every single week, or if Thursday happens every week. You want like a MisFit Minds video every single week.
It's like the amount of comments that people make that are just like excited for Sunday,
Yeah,
or
we're
sitting
seeing-
at home having dinner watching the video, or in bed on Sunday watching it. It's like good habit to form.
There's like no worse feeling than like seeing people comment saying like if we miss like 2 weeks in a row, which we did recently.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. I suppose like it's a bit of a full-on way to describe it, but like it doesn't break your heart, but you do feel like you've let down a shitload of people when you haven't posted, because like you're kind of like fuck, like they're doing us a service by watching our video and coming back every single week, and then for you not to have one for them to watch, like you definitely feel like, you know, makes you go like, all right, we need to hit it next week and that. So, but yeah, the whole setup, I suppose like usually like we'd love to start on a Monday filming, and that's like whenever we do have a video done by Sunday, it's because we've started Monday and had a good day Monday. But public pranks are quite hard to kind of get a gist on how long
It's
it's gonna
authentic,
take.
real reactions
Yeah, it's
on
kind
MisFit Minds. So
Yeah.
you can't just fabricate this bullshit like 90% of YouTube.
Yeah,
And you can only plan it so far. So we're filming, editing, posting. Like we'll be touching up the edit every Sunday, and then posting it as soon as it's ready, and then we just move on to the next
yeah.
video.
Nick and Seb do the editing,
Mostly so.
mostly Seb.
Oh, we all help.
Or we all help, but like
But
in terms
well,
of I'll do
'cause-
subtitles.
Coming up with the idea is probably one of the most like fun and interesting things just to sit in the background and kind of like give 2 cents to, because you guys are genuinely just going, it could be the shittest idea to the most like ludicrous, like what the fuck. how the hell is that going to happen? But then you guys, like, this week's video that you guys have coming out on Sunday is going to be, like, funny as fuck. And the way you came up with that was literally, like, yesterday you were like, I don't know what the fuck, what are we going to do?
I was
We
You
need
can say it
ideas.
because it'll be out.
Oh,
Yeah, we can
true.
say it.
It'll
Yeah,
be out.
like,
Oh, yeah, it'll be out, yeah.
so I don't know. Last night I was watching Jury Duty, this TV show, like so good. And in the video, well, I don't want to give it away, but there's like a shit in the toilet, and someone has to take a fall for
For
like
the shit.
Yeah, for the shit.
yeah, for the shit, you know. And then Seb was like, "Gosh, that'd actually be so good if we did it at home." And then I was like, "Fuck it, like let's do it this week." And then we've kind of all just like, so yeah, we're getting a mechanic, not a mechanic, we're getting a plumber in. We're gonna have an air tasker at the house, and the plumber's gonna be our girlfriend's brother. So like, there's skin in the game. And we've made these like fake turds that look like huge, like would seriously clog a damn drain.
Bro,
Like,
once you chuck the fart spray on those, oh my god, it is way too
yeah,
realistic, bro.
it's a bit full on.
The concept is: would a stranger take a fall for a poo they didn't do?
Yeah. Go watch the video, because like it's actually, in theory, right now it should be hilarious. I think it will be. You guys wouldn't post it if it's not.
That's another
Yeah,
thing.
but
Yeah,
the way we come up with that, you throw enough shit at the wall, something's gonna stick.
No, it's 100% true. But I
Yeah,
think
no,
even in
honestly.
terms of like, you guys say, oh, ideally we'd start Monday, but not to eat your ass, but you guys make such good videos and you put 100% into it. I feel like to just drop it and then get started onto the next thing would kind of just do a bit of injustice to what you've just done. If you kind of know what I mean, like kind of let yourself appreciate it for at least a fucking day
I feel like
of what you've done. Because it's easy, bro. You would literally create a banger and then like it's out of your brain.
Yeah, you just drop it and move
It's
It's
on.
out of
done.
your brain.
we
On to the
don't.
next.
We're like, of course, we don't want to be like a farm where you just like farming content. Like you always want the quality to be over the quantity. But like, it's kind of I suppose where we want to be, us three boys, like with our YouTube careers and that, like, and what our goals are for the channel. Like it's just kind of how it goes. Like we just kind of post a video and then we're on to the next one because we just want to keep doing stuff because like we love doing it.
It's not enough time to sit around and just be
Yeah.
mesmerized by your own work.
You can, like I'll look back like when we have that like milli plaque or something. You know, that's like
100%.
when I'm gonna look back and kind of go like shit.
It's definitely fun to watch you guys like in real time as well. Like it's kind of, even when we first came to Queensland, even there it was like, oh, you got like there's a little bit of operation going on, and then from that to being in Melbourne, because we stayed with you guys obviously in Queensland, and then now been living, it's like it's a completely different ship. Like it's almost like it's a full business now, you know?
Yeah,
like
we've got
that's
a
how you
great-
operate. It's like you guys do the same sort of things every week in terms of like coming up with the idea, filming it, shooting it, you edit it, and then it's like you do captions. It's like you kind of know what's going on. The video goes out Sunday, and then it's like happy days. You guys kind of chill Sunday, Monday-ish, you kind of vibing, and then it's fucking straight into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a
So-
good routine going.
Yeah.
You could call it a routine. It's not really a routine, but like
Just
I'd say it's
system
a
routine.
routine, 100%.
Yeah.
Chaotic routine.
Yeah, it's chaotic.
Yeah, what do you want to change about it? What can make it easier at this point? Or like, what's one thing that could just take you from like here to here?
I'm joking. I'm joking. No, that's
Do you want that in or not?
no, take that out. But, nah, like what takes us to another level?
Yeah.
I think taking a lot of stress off like Seb in terms of editing the videos, so getting an editor, and also like we're also having like other kind of money flow options, so like where other money's coming in from different avenues, so we can spend more on the videos because like we want to like be doing like stuff like Jury Duty and everything, like those big like elaborate pranks that are filmed over 4 weeks, but it's just like nutted through. Like that's what we really want to do. So I suppose just getting an editor, so like you know, once we have an editor, then we can film more, get ahead in videos. Like
I think if you guys had definitely have an editor, like you guys could almost just, how long do you reckon it takes to film? 3-4 days?
3-4 days, yeah.
oh, it depends. Like you can have one day though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
then-
means while the editor can edit the videos while we're filming another video.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's just like,
How hard is it though, especially for you, Seb, because you're the main editor, to give off that creative control? Because I know you guys have said like, you've been wary in terms of dishing off to certain editors because you don't want it to come across as too YouTubey, and you like the way your videos are watched. So how hard is that going to be to fucking
I'm a bit of a control
pass
freak,
over the
so
reins, bro?
very hard. I'm a
Yeah.
bit of a control freak, so I'll definitely struggle with it, and I'll definitely be looking over it before
You just care though, like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
terms
It's
of
good.
it's. I feel like our humor's very different as well. So
Yeah, I still want it to be like ours as well. Like even if we're not
Yeah.
editing it, to be exactly how we sort of.
You almost wish you could just get an editor that had all the skill in the world but has never edited anything, and you could just mold them to how you want them to be.
that's what a lot
Like,
of YouTubers do.
Yeah, well, in the long, obviously, the longer you work together, obviously, the more. But like finding someone with your sense of editing straight away is not going to be easy.
No.
But yeah, how like you guys met Nick? Obviously, Nick joined the show. What, like 30K?
Yep. 36.
So how
36.
36.
he picked?
No, 36.
We mentioned like he picked you guys up from
26.
Gold Coast to come here.
Yep.
So how did he become a part of MisFit Minds? Because it was a rich, like,
Just weaseled
That's
his
what
way in.
weasels do, bro. They weasel their way into things, don't
And then
they?
before you know it, you've got weeds in your garden and you can't get rid of them.
It happens so naturally though, bro. Like I didn't even know. I remember like watching your videos after
Nick looks off it.
after Goldie, bro. He just sort of like he was just in the video.
Slowly.
It was. It literally was though. There was never.
it was organic.
There was
isn't it?
never a statement saying he's part of MisFit Minds. Blah blah blah. You just sort of just were more and more in the videos.
yeah.
I think the first thing I was in was me asleep in the van in the Uber Eats video.
Yeah, that was.
And they're like,
that's
well,
it.
with my friend Nick. And I'm just like,
Well, because we came over to Melbourne for 2 weeks,
Mm.
and then that's when we met Nick the first time, and we were meant to stay for like 3 days, but we stayed for 2 weeks, and that's when we started to get to know Nick, and like Nick's he's like he'll just do anything for us, and like he's just an even better human being as well, like great friend.
That's the
Really always
nicest
said
thing
Thanks,
Will
boys.
has ever said to you,
But we
bro,
got that.
in the last 6
No,
months.
no, it's true.
he's really nice to my sister. But like,
That's fair.
no, I'm just
Hell,
joking. Thank
I
you.
plead
Will.
the fifth. No, like what I'm saying is in terms of like when we first met Nick, he was actually really quiet, and then Seb actually realised he was like, "Are you Enchway?" And then he was like,
Did this actually happen?
Yeah, because
Dude,
I
that's
remember
happened. Yeah.
Enchway was just Nick's stage name when he was a DJ. He DM'd us
Washed
and he DM'd us on Instagram, and I was like, "Oh no shit!" Enchway's messaged us because I've like listened to your stuff as well.
I think I read you to be honest.
Big elaborate
Oh.
plan
Seb read it.
to just weasel his way in. You don't.
Wait,
you
what
plant
did
the
you
seed.
actually DM him?
Like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
year and a half ago before we met him.
I DM'd them like they did a video and they were interviewing people at a music festival, and then I went on the page and looked. I was like, "This is fucking hilarious." And then I think I sent it to Ryan, maybe after that, and then just so happened I was in Melbourne at the time for other reasons with Ryan and stuff, and he goes, "Oh, I'm bringing those boys down." And I was like, "All right, sweet."
Yeah.
And then it just kind of happened.
Yeah, man.
But Nick added a new sort of thing that we were missing in our videos of like being able to vlog, stand in front of a camera while like Will and I were just like sort of only doing pranks, and we always wanted to incorporate vlogging into the videos, and Nick just really helped us with that and like taught us,
Well,
how to stand
Having
in front
more
of the camera.
people too, like, helps.
Yeah,
Well,
because
it's just-
one
can't
of us would
talk
have to
one-to-one.
film, and
Yeah.
then you're
One
trying
of
to have
us-
banter
yeah.
behind the camera, but now there's like a second character, so there's two people they're having.
well, if someone's
Having
feeling
that
off
banter.
too. Like if someone's off, then like your vlogging's not going to be good. But like you got 3 people, one films, like you'll take turns. You all can like it's just easier to bounce off 3 walls instead of 2.
The $1 million laugh.
$1 million laugh.
Oh
Nick.
man, best laugh I've ever heard.
That's going to be $1 million laugh. I'm not even kidding.
You guys are like,
That's a new laugh.
I was holding it back.
That's
Can we get
that's
can we get a
that's
soundboard?
Maybe
Yeah,
I
we
should
need
hold
one.
my if I could if I leave my mouth closed, it holds the laugh back. So then,
then
it's
it's
kind
going
of
to
like
be a
Funny that.
$10 laugh.
no. And
Funny
then-
that you don't laugh when you hold your mouth closed.
Bro, the house between you 3 is just non-stop chirps, and I love it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's actually probably pretty toxic.
Yeah,
No,
no,
you know what though? It's the sign. Friends that talk shit to your face but talk good about you behind your back. That is true friendship at the end of the day, really.
Yeah, I suppose.
100%.
Yeah.
So like, it's no. Bro, obviously, you want to like talk nice to each other every now and then, which you do. But talking shit's so much fun to each other.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
It
good.
is.
Like I suppose there's a time to be serious, and then there's time not
Exactly.
to. And like I haven't figured that time yet. But like, in terms of, there definitely is. the
Oh,
time
bro,
to be serious.
the one part that sticks out of my brain, and you're gonna know it straight away. we're all just minding our own business, and Nick doesn't usually wash the dishes,
Oh god.
but this time he said, "I'm gonna do it for the boys." Will's cooked us a beautiful feed. I'm a wash up after us, and he's washing the dishes, bro. And then he grabs the tea towel that you used to clean the dishes, and he starts wiping down the bench. This dirty old bench
no.
With a tea
Curry
towel.
all over.
with the
It
tea
wasn't
towel.
that.
It was that.
No, he's got COVID.
Oh yeah.
He's-
I forgot
Oh,
about
he's
that. He had COVID.
He's got COVID, and we've got some burgers
Yeah.
from Hungry Jack's.
Yeah.
Nick's taken the burger out of the box, put it in the microwave with no plate on
He
it.
took a bite.
He took a bite, then puts it in the microwave. Probably that would have nuked the fuck out of the thing anyway, so the germs would have died there. But then he's taken another bite. It's too hot, so he's gone, oh, hot, 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 hot. So he just chucks a half-eaten burger on top of a tea towel. Like, that is so unhygienic. And then starts cleaning the table with it. And I remember just going like, don't do that.
No, you did a lot more than that.
Oh, bullshit. Yeah, like, don't do that.
That was zesty with
Okay,
it.
okay, when I meant don't do that, I mean like don't fucking do that.
Yeah,
Oh, mate,
it was
it
don't.
was
It
on.
was
It was
on. It was on, bro. That-
And then Nick just has these little, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't taught. My mum taught me to do that. And I'm going, what? You don't know how to clean something? And he's like, not my fault. I wasn't taught it growing up. And I'm just like, shut up.
Look, Mum was just happy. If I was at home and I cleaned the kitchen, Mum was just stoked that I cleaned the kitchen. She didn't
Yeah.
care if I used the tea towel.
She just
didn't
loved the
care.
effort.
She was like, "Good work, Nicholas. It's better than normal."
So it's that argument that really stands out, and then there was one more. I don't think it ever made the vlog, but this one was fucking hilarious.
I don't
So
even remember this one.
it was. You kept doing this thing where you would turn Nick's computer off. You would
yes!
sneak, you would sneak
my
behind
God.
Nick and turn his computer off, bro.
Oh yeah,
And-
that was good.
Because he would never get off his chair. He would look around. He wouldn't look
This was the
down. He would
funniest
look-
Hold on. Let me preface this as well. It was 10 o'clock at night. It had been a long week. And, like, everyone was finished with their shit they had to do. I'm sitting there watching a lovely documentary. Halfway through this documentary,
Eating a succulent Chinese
I was
meal.
eating. I had a nice drink. I had a nice meal. And I'm sitting there, headphones on, locked into this documentary. And then
Black screen.
here it goes. My screen turns off. I look around. I'm going, what the fuck? My computer's turned off. And then I hear a little fucking rat. And I turn around. I see Will crawling away. And I just go, that's it. I'm done.
Can I say just quickly? Usually it's like don't poke the bear, but Nick's like a nugget bear. Like he's actually not going to get up or anything, so you can poke him all you like. He's not going to chase you.
Bro, you guys had been beefing for like a couple of weeks. You do little pranks on each other. You'd really been going at each other. And I remember you
I
told
think
me
this was
that
too far
after
by
that.
Nick.
And then, bro, you.
Oh, yeah.
You
Are
were-
we going to bring up the other one or not?
You were.
What's the other one?
The bottle cap?
After.
Only if you want to.
No,
let's
we-
bring that
don't.
Oh,
Don't.
Yeah, it's pretty
bad.
bad.
It
It's
is.
What
fine.
do you- how's that bad for me? It's bad for you, bro.
That's just funny. Anyway,
Okay.
So you turn his computer off, and he turns around, and you saw red, bro. You low-key kind of saw red.
He was like a beetroot.
And you ran up the stairs.
Will
'Cause
had
I
the
knew
fear
he
of
wasn't
God.
coming.
You go into your room.
Or what?
He had the fear of God in his eyes.
No, I didn't have the fear of God in my eyes. I had the fear of a nugget bear in my eyes because he wasn't.
Ah,
he never
alright.
chases me. He was just fucking like usually he doesn't come up.
Nick
the
was
stairs.
chasing you this time.
Yeah.
Bro,
it
you
was.
locked your door, and in every room in this house, they've got these weird windy windows, bro, where you can go at the bottom, and the bottom will slowly creak open. Anyway, yours was open.
Just wait, you're forgetting me literally trying to barge
Yeah,
his door.
that door.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
dude,
That,
that-
door,
that
they
door
have the
should've
best
broke.
doors ever, bro.
Yeah.
That house is built well because holy shit.
You
Bro,
kicked
Nick
Wow.
was sprinting like a full hip and shoulder into the door. Like I'm thinking, I'm waiting for you on the other end to get fucking squished,
Dude,
mate.
I'm not even kidding. I'm against the door with my foot against the bed, and it's like that. I'm not even kidding. I thought I was gonna go like that, just
Yeah.
like fucking, just jackknife myself because I'm not even kidding. This bloke was charging the door, and I'm just going bang, bang, and like each time the door's getting more and more bent, and I'm going, I'm fucked here.
Oh, dude, it was.
Bro, it was so funny. So Nick's trying to bang down this fucking door, and Seb's got the camera, and he goes, Seb. And then he goes to me, he goes, just keep banging on the door, so he thinks it's me. And I'm banging on this door, and Nick goes out to the balcony, which you can see Will's window, and he just flops his cock out, and he starts pissing in Will's room, bro. He starts pissing in Will's room through the window that's creaked open. And then you were, bro.
Well, okay, I saw
absolute-
piss coming through.
That-
And Nick's piss isn't normal piss, bro. That's got like fucking living things in that shit. Like, that's literally stuff swimming in it. But like, but that's so out of order.
Okay. Cut that bit. Keep going.
Dude.
But yeah, and I lost it. So
Yeah, so you run down the stairs because now roles are reversed. You're chasing him.
and I
You're
think
taking it too
I
far now.
I got something in my mouth. Like it's like I swallowed a fly or something. So I just spat out what was in my mouth, and somehow it made its way into Nick's face.
Bro, he hugged the biggest loogie while you're down the staircase.
Look, it's fair. I pissed into his
Yeah,
room.
no, it was
there was a
like-
puddle of piss on the floor.
It was like it started with like a bit of a prank, but you had a rough day, and then all of a sudden you took it too far by pissing in his room, and then Will just.
That one was one of the funniest things out, bro. I cried.
That was like week 2 of us being there.
Oh, something like that. And then go.
Okay,
speaking about the
so
bottle
Nick's
caps.
got like this real shitty habit of eating bottle caps.
Yeah, because I'm fucking stressed, churning my teeth all the time.
Okay, yep. But he has these bottle caps and he chews them, but like these bottle caps never find their way to the bin. They just find their way to under couches, underground. No, don't. I don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that in the mic.
I haven't had one in a while.
Good on you.
Boy,
you can have that later.
No, but he just eats them and chews them. And so, like, in his like bum bag, he'll have 8 chewed bottle caps. In the car, in the drinks holder, there's 4 bottle caps. Under his bed, there's 6. In my room, in my pillowcase, for some reason, there'll be 1. Like in the
that's
toilet.
definitely-
Then it gets to the stage where he just starts spitting them out into the toilet. So there's just bottle caps sunken at the bottom of the toilet.
Usually
bro.
forget the plastic doesn't float.
And
Okay.
And anyway, so this one day I'd had enough of it, so I realised that if I gave him a bottle cap, he would take it. If you put it in front of him, he'll take it. So I put a bottle cap up my rectum and then put it back on his table and just placed it on.
No.
I know this. Hang on, stop, hang on. I said, "Oh, I'm throwing this bottle out. Nick, would you like this bottle cap?" And he goes,
And he literally said it
"Oh my
like that
God.
as well. So.
"Oh my God, thanks, Will. So generous of you." And then I give him the bottle cap, bang in the mouth, chewing that thing for half an hour.
How did you feel after that?
Were you-
Obviously
were you
disgusted.
Like what?
Were we here?
We weren't here for
No,
that.
you weren't there.
I wasn't.
You were pissed.
You had to have been.
I was
pissed.
pissed.
You were pissed.
I was pissed, and then I was kind of like, "There's no way he'd actually do that," but he actually did.
It was a bit like the phone call.
Well,
The way Nick found out was I showed a video to Nick of Will putting it up his arm while it was in his mouth.
And that was just the start of war.
but
That
the
was
thing is though, like
you boys need to start a Patreon.
Wait, you realize the war hasn't ended yet? I still have revenge for that.
yeah, but like, bro, I'll lift
I think
the
I've told
couch
these
to move
boys
the
what.
couch.
I think I've told everyone else what I'm gonna do, and I think it might be too far, which is why I haven't done it yet.
You've told me,
Remember.
and
It would definitely
I
be too
will
far, but it'd be funny.
not be around when that happens. It's fucked.
Okay,
You
well,
will lose your shit.
Okay, I know I'll probably lose my
You
shit,
know
but
what?
the
You
thing
know what?
is-
I'm not gonna do it because
Dude,
it is too
I
far.
think it's like fair enough. Me just living with you is like
Yeah, fair.
like unhygienic enough.
Okay,
Like a bottle cap from the rectum ain't
Okay.
that bad.
Okay, I'll tell you what I was gonna do because you made me eat.
Nah, don't do it.
No, do it.
Don't
do
say it. Don't say it.
You were gonna shit in something.
No, way worse.
I would
Oh,
just.
jeez.
You may as
Well,
well.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm never
Just
gonna
say
do
it
it
now.
to you.
What's the point?
Okay.
Okay,
I'm not
say
gonna
it.
do it to
Yeah,
you
what?
because
Alright,
it
if
was
you're not
too
gonna
far.
do it, then say
It was too far because you.
No, well, you said I don't want to be around because
He put a bottle cap in your mouth.
Go.
Just leave it.
Say it. Say it. You
You
can't
had
just
two
leave.
options. Give him one of them.
Okay, one of the options was you made me eat shit, so I was gonna make you watch shit for the rest of your time in that house, and drill a huge hole in between your room and the bathroom because the toilet aligns perfectly with your wall, so it's like a big glory hole from your bedroom into the toilet.
It's in my walk-in robe, bro. So like,
Oh, true.
I can just close that and I'll never see it.
No.
Is there?
Yeah, I didn't even think
No,
about
Does
it
the
doesn't go
walk-in
the full
robe
way.
go all the way
No,
across
it doesn't.
to the door?
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
I think there's
There's a gap, and that gap is where the toilet is.
Yeah.
that. Oh, yeah, true.
So
That was.
it is
So
fair.
it's just gonna be a big glory hole in
No,
your
I
room.
think that's just a cavity. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
cavity.
well,
100%.
it would be funny if it
Anyway,
worked.
it doesn't matter. Okay, so that was the bad one or no?
That was pretty bad.
I don't see that bad.
I don't know what the other one was.
It's interesting though.
Because you don't go upstairs.
You boys
shit,
need
so
to
it
start a
ain't that
Patreon because like this stuff, fans will pay good money to see that shit. But you can't put it on YouTube.
You can't put that shit on the internet.
No, but well,
bad. Yeah, dude, I'm not. If this doesn't work out, I ain't getting even hired from a fucking supermarket.
that's what I'm
you
saying.
know?
So Patreon could.
Yeah, well,
What's the
then,
worst that could happen?
It's pretty interesting though with all these pranks and whatnot. I mean, Ev and I have even discovered it with just ourselves, like seeing each other every day, all day, for just days, weeks, months on end. Like it's pretty clear to see you guys are fucking pretty good mates with all the pranks and whatnot that go on, and you still live with each other.
You definitely
How?
couldn't do it.
Yeah, like how? Do you see you guys like yourself living with each other for a very long time, or is it just like, I don't know, because you're obviously going to be based in Melbourne for the foreseeable future?
Yes.
Yeah, Sam and I might get a house and then buy a granny flat on the side for Nick.
That is the reoccurring joke.
Yeah,
But
what-
like, yeah, because I mean, other groups we look at, like Full Send and that, I don't think they live with each other anymore. They travel a lot with each other.
I think
They used to. They used to live together.
They used to, but they
Eventually,
were saying,
no
like,
one lives with their friends.
Their teams-
Eventually, it's just you
Your
can't
team's
stay
only
20
gonna grow.
forever.
Yeah.
I think eventually, obviously, we'll like one day we'll move out,
Mm.
but
Until
maybe
it's
not
like,
for a while.
when there's a point where it's like there's
Pissing
time
down rain.
where we can have like our own time to ourselves. When there's like a time where we can all kind of have our own time to ourselves, because at the moment it's like literally we're with each other every day, non-stop, filming, editing, recording. But when there's like a spot financially where, you know, we can have time to do that, probably will.
We spend more time together than like a married couple.
Oh, 100%. I think, honestly, you know, they say like you got to don't get married until you've lived with each other for like 6 months, because you'll really work out if like you can be with that person forever. I think it's the same thing with friends. Like, you don't really know if you're like true friends with someone until you've lived with them, I reckon, because you know everything about them. There's not one thing that like goes on that you don't know that's going on with each other because you live with each other.
Yeah.
I feel like you definitely can. You can still be great friends with people, but some people you just are that different in terms of like the way you live and operate, in terms of your routine and whatnot, where it just wouldn't work. But you can still be great mates.
Yeah, you just
With
can't live
those
together.
people.
Yeah, but it's like your best friends from home wouldn't know 50% of stuff going on in your life, you know?
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Your best friends, if you've lived with them, you know everything.
How's that been for you boys? Actually, I wasn't planning to speak about that, but you guys have got one of like the most insane friend groups that we've ever seen. Like our friends, we got a good friends group, but it's nothing like yours. You guys have got so many. You've done
Collab
so
friend
much.
group.
You've done so much crazy shit.
Yeah,
How is
fucking hell, I hope your friends don't watch the podcast. Jesus.
no, bro? They've got
Yeah,
like
you guys have got. We've got a good friends group, but your friends.
Now, you guys
Bro,
just
you guys
get
are
up
like-
to more like mischief
you guys
shit.
got like 30 plus people in your friends.
We have, like,
group, I
8.
feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we do have a solid group of boys.
Yeah. How is that? Because like, bro, you got an actor. You've got people in a band. Like,
Just quietly, how fucking hot is this room?
is very
It's quite
well.
hot.
Pretty
Our
hot.
group has to be a bit of an anomaly in terms of like, there's an AFL player, actor,
yeah.
Podgy's in a band.
Bro, your
It's
high
sick.
school is
It's
going to
cool.
be trying to claim the shit out of that.
Oh, they won't be claiming us. Like, yeah. Dude, they ain't claiming us.
Yeah,
the-
they've made Facebook posts about all the other boys, but not us.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Spewing.
Really?
What? So
Well, they're not going to do us.
what? Why not? So they've done it for Dice. They've done it for.
Well, no, we didn't go to high school with those boys. It was just
okay.
Cooper.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
No, we've got a solid group of boys, and like, it definitely helps when
They're just driven
you know,
blokes.
yeah, you're trying to do something, and like, you've got like a core group of mates behind you that like support you. You know, especially in the early days.
100%. They're the ones that you kind of need support now.
Yeah, well, if we were like making videos and just getting torn to shreds, we like, you know, it almost like lead you into quitting if it like didn't take off. But our like boys from home always like, you know, supported us. It was good.
Was there any of that early on? Because we've spoken with some of our mates who do similar stuff, and at points it's become like a little bit too much for them. Where they like, you know, you always say like the comments, "Oh no, you just ignore it, turn a blind eye" type of thing. But at certain points, they're like, "Fuck," kind of actually really hits them deep. Has that ever happened for you boys? Like
We have,
early on?
Like, of course, you get people who say, like, you know, they don't like what you do and that. But I feel like for every, like, you got to think one person's commenting out of, say, if 100,000 people see your
Yeah.
video or something, and you're getting 2 bad comments. Like, it's not a bad ratio.
Pretty good
Well,
ratio.
that's what I was
you
going to say.
probably
Like,
should be
your
looking at
guys' stuff is pretty much just like comical. Like, you're making people laugh. So obviously you get people be like, "Oh, you can't do that. It's bad. It's offensive," or whatever. Whereas like, for us, for example, like our whole job is to literally get people to be pissed off.
Yeah, drive engagement.
Like
and
that's
all
the
that.
whole. That's the whole purpose of like a podcast is to literally to piss people
fuck
off.
was
So
that?
for that, in that sense, like you guys would get like pretty much like 98% positive comments. TikTok is, you know,
Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, before we started, I would have thought it would be so much worse with
So
like,
did I, yeah.
our comments. Like, you know, because we're doing pranks and stuff. A lot of people don't like pranks, but I would have thought it would have been way worse with more hate comments. Like with like, you know, I reckon 99% of our comments are positive. So
Yeah, it's all pretty good.
you
Like,
just gotta
I
look
read
at it
them
like
a bit.
that.
I don't know if it was just the concept of the video that we did, but when we did the vaping with the fake baby with you boys, holy shit, we got torn to shreds for that, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the comments on that went like for the when I was talking to that. Do you remember when I was talking to that woman,
That
the
old
older
lady.
woman who was just
The religious freak.
Yeah.
she was just a bit crazy.
Got a lot of hate comments.
Oh, bro, so many. But I suppose that's a bit of
It's funny. It's good.
It's a bit of an out there type of concept.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, some people just, you know.
People want to be upset these days. You give them any little thing to be upset about, they're gonna be upset
Oh,
about
for
it.
sure.
100%.
You guys mentioned, like, obviously you guys are in Melbourne now, probably going to stay, live by blah, 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 right? Are you guys planning on travelling?
Yeah, 100%. Once we get a bit of money behind us, like we'll start traveling for sure, like Europe, Asia, and just make content on the road.
Yeah, we've got like a few things planned for the channel, like in terms of, like, I suppose like just other business ventures that we probably want to get them started before we do.
People been begging you for clothing, eh?
For what?
Clothing, one of them.
apparel, not
Apparel,
merch.
What's merch?
Bro, they
Yeah,
keep
wait, what?
people keep persisting. Why do they not bother with merch?
Well, what
they
is
can make
merch?
so much money. We don't know because merch is tacky, isn't it?
Merch is tacky, it's apparel.
Nah, it's just it's in terms of we are.
No, I'm just saying that's one of the ventures you
No,
guys want to get
yeah,
up.
that is. It's
Yeah.
like, I suppose that's like the main one. We want to create like, we don't want to create merch. We feel like not throwing any shade on YouTubers, but I feel like a lot of YouTubers kind of see that as a good money. Like,
It's a money grab.
It's a good money grab. Like, but they just don't really care about the product they're giving out. Like the
1000%.
quality of the hoodies and shirts and any sort of apparel they do sometimes isn't the best. And like, it's just like a, look, people follow you because of like the stuff you do, so people would want to wear a shirt with your face on it and that. But I don't know, we kind of want to do a different sort of take on it and actually start just a clothing range that like still envisions what our channel is like, and like have the same qualities and everything and traits, like, but we just want to make it actually a clothing brand where like, and just create like a real big community with that as well. And then once that's underway, yeah,
But things are in the works. You guys are working on stuff.
yeah, it's very close. Like,
It's good that all three of you have that mindset as well in terms of having the best quality.
yeah, I mean,
It's
like,
the most important thing. It was the first thing we said to you when you mentioned it. We're like, just make sure it's fucking done right. Like,
Yeah,
Don't,
for sure.
you
Well,
don't
people are
wanna-
spending your money, like their
Hard-earned
hard-earned
money,
money.
yeah.
And
well, yeah, and like you got to think you've only got one time, like one chance to the first thing you ever release for it to be good quality where people go, I want to buy that again.
Yeah,
So
well,
like,
yeah,
instead
100%.
of hitting them with like a $10 blank that you buy and then selling it for $80 and the thing goes in 5 washes, like, why don't you just give them a good thing that they'll come back and buy?
No, 100%.
100%.
And we see what you boys are doing. Like we can attest to that. Once it does finally get released, it's going to be fucking good.
It will be good.
Yeah,
Do you
hopefully
remember
it
like
does.
looking at some of the samples that you had in the garage from other YouTubers, and you were potentially looking at going down that route compared to
You probably don't.
what you're looking at now? I've not said anything there, but to what you're
You
gonna do now, like
Yeah.
the quality, the difference in quality from what you're gonna release
We spent
is
a lot
insane.
of time.
Yes,
we
taking
spent a
ages.
lot of time trying to find the right blank,
Yeah.
the right person to print.
Once you get that sorted, are you gonna? How many? Do you know like how frequently you want to drop stuff, or
Depends how the first drop goes, but I feel like I'd love to do a drop a month, like
Really?
drop every 2 months, drop every 2 months,
That'd be
1
sick.
month. But like, I feel like it's kind of, we still want to create like a kind of, you know, first in best dressed for the stuff we want to do, like with the clothing. Like we want people to be proud to be wearing it and be proud to be like some of the people who have got it, like. And you know, and then when people miss out, like they go like, oh, I need to make sure I get there
Yeah.
for the next drop. So, you know,
Yeah, mint.
well, the same people that are asking those comments are asking. I thought we'd give you the platform here. Those same people are saying we want more than one video a week, and we see eyes on right now. That's impossible for you boys.
oh, that's not
Right, explain why it's impossible.
Well,
Like,
I feel like people just think that all our shots that we do get are from one day of filming.
yeah,
Like we've just been lucky.
Yeah.
And like we understand that. Like people who aren't doing it, of course, would have that mindset that why can't they post 2 a week? And like, look, we would rather just create like one good one than two mediocre ones.
I get it though, because people see like a 10, 15, 20-minute video, you watch it, and you kind of don't process that some of those clips have been done 10 times to get the right person.
Yeah,
Like,
You took a photo of your timeline the other day for your last video, or I think it might have been the video before. Fucking crazy.
I reckon you guys would throw away at least like 70%.
Yeah.
And we've always just kept going, like trying to chase a reaction, because we kind of like picture like what sort of reaction we want, and like we'll just keep filming until we get that reaction. Like we're filming pretty much like every single day up until Saturday, and then just editing all
Sunday
those
we're
days
still
as well.
filming sometimes.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, think of this week, for example. You had nothing yesterday. You think of the idea this morning. You got to do this today. You can go buy some stuff for the video. You won't start till Wednesday, Thursday. And say, for example, you start tomorrow. You can easily have a day where you film all day and cop absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And then
If
you got
everything
Thursday,
goes wrong,
Friday,
yeah.
Saturday. That's 3 days. How do people expect you to
It-
get fucking whole nother video out?
It was like this latest video, the one with selling obviously stolen items. It's like we got to Saturday and we still filmed like 3 more scenes, and it was like, this is Saturday at 2:00, and then we have to put it out the next day. It's pretty.
Isn't it
It's not
insane
enough
to
time.
think like the Logan Paul era?
Oh, that was
Daily videos,
absurd.
20 minutes, bro. Like,
I don't
that
get
must
it.
be
But
fucked.
for that to work, you need a lot of money. Like
Money,
a
yeah.
lot
Money,
of
editing,
money.
like,
because
everyone's
money
doing
can buy
everything.
experiences. So like each day that they were, and he's just that talented in terms of
Yeah.
getting people to be captivated every single day for a video. Like, yeah, of course. Like, but he also had a lot of money to get that done.
Spending hell.
Do you
heaps,
remember
yeah.
him at the time though? He was also an actor as well at the time. I remember he would film and he was literally on set acting for a movie or a TV show.
Yeah, he used
like-
to sleep like 4 hours a night. I remember him like just literally saying, I went to bed at 2 a.m., woke up at 6, shoot this video before 12 because I got to act. Like that's just ridiculous.
Crazy.
Have you ever explained how you get some of the shots that you get as well? Because it's always the iconic comment, invisible cameraman.
Yeah,
blah,
I
blah,
mean,
blah. Do you want to give that away or no?
Nah, not really. We kind of. I don't mind if you keep getting those invisible cameraman things
Yeah.
because it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like we've got a pretty good method. So,
You've got a very good method, and even like when you,
all right, that's enough.
even when you collab with other creators, it's interesting to see like what they do
Yeah.
to get those types of shots. Like with one of the ones a couple of weeks back, it's very interesting. Where did you want to go next? Because we've already been going for.
Yeah, we've been going a while.
You know, it's
do
already
you-
been an hour.
Yeah.
Goes so quick, eh?
Goes
Oh, it
fucking-
flies.
goes very
That's
quick.
the thing. We could sit here and just talk because we do this every day.
Yeah, we can.
Talking like
we can
literally.
spitfire some questions that people sent in. Do you guys have a dream creator collab? In terms of another YouTuber, or even like I know you guys are big fans of Chris Lilly.
Yeah,
That's
probably
you.
Chris Lilly.
You made that known, but like, do you have anyone else?
I mean, like Chris Lilly would be like love to do one with Chris Lilly.
I love Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah,
I would love to do one with him as well.
That'd be
It's
gangster.
so tough for him. Like,
Like a long form content, like a movie with Sacha
Yeah.
Baron Cohen would be sick.
bro, his Ali G stuff back in the day when no one really knew who he was some of the best shit out. It was fucking fantastic.
Hamish and Andy would be a cool one as well.
love to do that with them.
You need to do your milk thing.
I know. We just need to give it a go, and then if
been
it
done.
doesn't work, we
Has
can put
it?
it to bed.
They-
I still think it'll work.
They
We've
do-
been doing this. I've been pushing this agenda
Bro,
for
they-
years.
Bro, oi, say it now. You would 100% get on Hamish and Andy's to do the choc milk thing
I
if
think
you
so
could.
too.
How many different brands?
All of them.
Oh,
So like,
You
how
know
many is
when we
that? Like
tested
7,
them,
8?
I
I
got
remember
them
you
wrong
tested
and I
it.
got them
Yeah,
you
right.
got
9.
it right, yeah.
8,
So,
9.
so 9 different. What are they?
Chocolate
Coffees.
milk or iced coffee doesn't matter.
Have to be from WA.
So you
though.
could.
I
Wow.
could learn. That's the thing. The hard thing is they've got different flavors in WA and
So
Victoria.
what do you? How do you
lost the home
defer, bro? Like, what can you taste the
Taste
difference?
buds.
Sugar, like
I don't know.
you
It's
can
a
just
skill.
tell. Because
It
I
didn't work well last time. Remember when you tried it? You got
yeah,
it
well
wrong?
you got it right.
I know. I've seen people on Hamish and Andy's. They've done like cordial. They can tell the flavor and the brand because it's different cordial
And if
brands.
it's sugar or no sugar.
Sugar, no sugar. I reckon you could get on and you could 100% do the chocky milk thing.
Yeah, we just got to give it a go. It'd be it'd be sick.
It'd be elite.
Yeah, no, 100%. And then another one, dream dream
Second.
It's like
Dri-
fifth.
dream sponsorship deal, or like brand
Brand to work
collaboration.
Mindwear?
Yeah, mine were.
Probably Mindwear.
That's not yours.
Yeah, probably is Mindwear.
Yeah.
That's a fair. It's a fair
I'll
one.
probably say Mindwear's my
Cadbury.
dream
It's the
colour.
best brand I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Cadbury.
Cadbury
here he is.
for me.
Will Chocky
mean
Dan,
Chocky Dan?
Will Chocky Dan bars ever be created?
Maybe a novelty, yeah, for sure.
I think so.
It's
We've
such
done the
a big
branding for
market there, bro. Such a big market.
I can't really think of a emerging chalky company that's really done that well lately.
Yeah.
No one's doing it like that.
No guerrilla chalky
Have you got any
marketing.
bedroom blunders?
We do have
There
one.
is one.
Can
There
we
is
do
a
it?
bedroom blunder.
Yeah. Well, all right. We'll run into the bedroom blunders.
It was I don't know how you was gonna see this,
What
but
was that one? How'd you... Bro,
what?
you didn't ask
Well,
that
maybe-
question.
What?
Why?
This is
Why
the
is
this
it
is the
the
bedroom
funniest
blunder.
on the pod?
Oh, good one, son. That's low hanging fruit there, mate. Fucking hell. Nicky's up. Bro, is everyone sweating their hole off, by the way?
Dude, my
It's
back,
hot,
my
thank
balls, my asshole.
I need to urinate.
Right.
It's
everything.
wet, bro.
All right, so
That's some bougie shit.
Yeah, why are you doing that?
pours it into the bottle for audio listeners. Wow. Oh, there goes my mic. All right, so you've broken it.
No, I haven't. Shut up.
There we go. All right, so this guy says, my misso reckons she once found her ex-boyfriend's dildo under his bed, and she just thought it was a joke. But then the next night, he asked her to use it on him.
So classic pegging situation we have here on our
Classic
hands.
pegging situation. We
You boys
have
ever
on
been
our
pegged?
There's no plead the fifth in this
No,
one.
I haven't, but I'm vocal about wanting to do it before I die.
Okay.
Good on you, Nick.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Sebi's just sitting there in the corner.
Look, it doesn't like appeal to me.
But you think if you were at one stage with like a lover or something,
What were you
like
about to say
I was going to say something in terms of relationships, boys. Now everyone's single here. Do you feel like you're in a potential stage to date or get in one?
Nah, I don't think so.
Not just yet.
I mean,
Nah, it's
like,
just so
if
much
it
going
happens,
on.
It happens.
I plead the fifth.
We never know where we are like going to be in the next few months as well.
It's hard, eh? Because like
Yeah.
1 minute you could literally tomorrow all of a sudden you get a call. It's like, all right, we're going to Europe.
Yeah, and I don't
So-
know. I think a part of why we have been doing quite well is everyone's like 100% all in. But like, not to say that it could
Women are
never happen.
distractions.
Yeah,
They are, and
we're all
it's,
pretty rusty.
feel
We all
like-
haven't like talked to girls in so long.
dude.
The right woman though,
Could help.
will 100% help, but it's getting to the stage where to know she'll be the right woman, that takes a lot of time and effort.
It's the initial 3 months. I always say is the biggest time waster. Like, because those first 3 months, it's non-stop dates, it's non-stop movie night. Like, you're doing so much, meeting the families, going on family fucking dinners. But when you guys have a business to hustle and you got to go, hey babe, got to meet the family, bro. It's
So out of pocket.
it's not even out of pocket. It's straight up facts.
It's nah.
You guys got to go. Oh, we're going to Europe. I got to meet fucking Becky's parents tomorrow. Like, no, you don't. Fuck
Becky
Becky.
who?
We got to go to Europe.
Becky Hill. Is that what it is?
She
Brecky.
is that the?
Brecky.
I think it's-
Brecky, yeah.
I think it's just if you find the right girl, she'll be a girl that like understands what you're doing for job and
Yeah,
goes,
I feel
oh,
that
I
too.
gotta work today. Sorry if I don't like.
And, like,
mess
if they
with
Yeah,
you."
but then in the
if they-
initial stage, bro, they'll 100% find like entertainment elsewhere.
I feel like in a relationship though, if like it goes both ways. Like you both got to be willing to let the other one like kind of chase what they want to chase, and like that kind of shows if you are the right one. Like you kind of let them
100%.
do what they want to do. Like I don't feel if it happens, it happens. You know.
Yeah.
100%. We've been going for quite a while now. I need to urinate so bad. I'm very
Not doing
happy.
bedroom blunder.
That was the bedroom blunder,
shit.
bro.
Yeah,
we
well-
never really gave the advice on it, did we?
No.
let it happen.
Let it
Let it
happen.
happen?
Don't be so
No,
surprised.
no. What did she
you
say?
see.
Didn't she say something after that? It was like,
No, that was the guy.
oh,
That was
Yeah.
the guy.
I think as Kevin Parker once said, let it happen.
yeah.
Let it
Just
happen.
accept it.
What did Stuart Little say?
Wasn't Stuart Little shot in the Bronx the other day?
What did Stuart Little say?
He said something about the Barracuda.
Oh yeah. I always shoot first. Oh fuck, bro.
Say
Put me
it.
on the
I
spot
shoot,
here.
I shoot first and ask questions later.
Goosebumps.
I've shot a lot of endangered gropers in my time, but I've also shot a lot of barracuda. Something like that. Stuart Little said it.
Goosebumps. Bradley Hill, you are weak.
Why are you chirping Bradley Hill, bro?
No, it's just how
There are
Goosebumps.
so many zesty comments that come out in there, just
Sorry.
followed by the goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Bro, I'm not even kidding. If we had a temperature reading in this fucking room, it's gotta be at
Yeah,
least
can we not
35.
put
I have high blood pressure and I feel fine, so maybe I'm actually dying.
You feel fine?
I feel fine.
It's insane.
Fucking hell. Anyway, boys, what do you want to shout out? Mindwear.
Shout out Mindwear.
Thanks for having us, fellas. It's been
It's
good.
good.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, gentlemen.
The first half of the show, everyone's going to be like so chaotic.
Oh,
And then the
it's-
second half, people will be like, oh, okay, so now we know who the fuck these
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh,
the-
no.
Just watch it from back to front.
Time.
Oh,
Starts.
shit, I got to bleep the
Can't say the
C
C word
word.
these
Fuck.
days. Censorship. That's right. The microphone was away from your mouth.
Wait, you can't. Oh, yeah.
But you can't say.
Exactly.
What about on like Spotify and shit?
Spotify,
Spotify's
they don't care.
chilling.
Spotify's
the
goats.
What about Apple Music? No.
Podcast.
Apple Podcast, no.
Fine. Apple Podcast is fine.
TikTok, no.
You're just creating more work. Actually, no. TikTok's big.
YouTube, no.
Well, these are not that hard. I just cut them.
What about? So just YouTube doesn't like.
You would know the word is not allowed.
I think normally allowed.
Goodbye.